Guys, I'm back with PBJ, and today we're going to be breaking down the Astrea loading screen because there is a lot of potential storyline to break down with this. I don't know if it's going to be nearly as long as the trailer that we had, but we're going to talk about this loading screen today. Hello, PBJ.
What's up?
All right, let's get started. So, first thing I wanted to ask you was, I can't tell, and I really don't know, with this skin, is it like two halves of oneself? That's what I can't figure out.
I guess.
It kind of seems like it.
It seems like it. It seems like, well, it's the same body, so.
Well, yeah, it's edit styles, but like the character, like this, like a loading screen like this has to do with like some storyline. It has to.
Like symbolizing something.
Yeah, this isn't just a crew skin because like take a look at everything they've done with the crew. It hasn't been nearly anything like this. They had a great trailer. They were teasing it in another loading screen, or like the last crew trailer, and then this is the skin that came from it. So
it's very interesting.
Yeah, do you have any initial thoughts on it?
Well, we're talking about the loading screen first, right?
That's all I was talking about. What are you talking about?
All right, bet. Nothing. I was just looking at it, so I was making sure. So there's on the loading screen, you can see the black hole on the left, some sort of black hole. It's not the one we saw a long time ago, but it is a black hole. So
well, I was thinking the same thing, but one of the comments on my video pointed out that could just be the eclipse. Yeah. That made me second guess it, but I'm still on your side because like you pointed out the black hole before I thought about it myself. So I'm still on team black hole, but it could be the eclipse.
The only thing keeping me away from the eclipse is what she's walking on.
Yeah, I don't.
If I'm actually gonna look up
because I was initially looking at that bridge thing when I don't know if you happen to catch. I think you said you caught my video when I was initially talking about this loading screen, right? My initial thoughts. I think you said you watched that,
yeah.
But I just kind of chalked that up to in the video where it's like she's it's just something for her to walk on to be in the loading screen instead of floating in space. Yeah. I don't think that's really anything to really look at.
But at the same time, it does. I sent it in the chat. I know you'd have to get off of the screen.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's weird. Okay, what is that?
It does look like that. That's a black hole.
That's for real?
Yeah,
I've never seen that picture before.
That's like they're everywhere. I mean, I'm sure it's.
They're everywhere.
Like if you look up black hole, that's what
I know. It's just
so like, yeah, they're coming right towards you.
Dude, they're everywhere. Look out.
But if I don't know, but it is a black hole, so it's interesting that that's what looks identical to on the left.
The problem is though, that makes total that is a black hole, and that looks like it definitely could be the black hole. I didn't know there was like a ring around a black hole. I never knew that. I thought it was literally just a black hole.
Just, I don't know what the cause is. I think it's because everything's being sucked in or something.
Weird.
I don't know.
But the only thing that's making me kind of turned off about that is because the first time we saw the black hole, it was all blue and just a black ball. Mm-hmm. There wasn't this the first time the black hole came about, but
yeah, that's also what I'm thinking.
So that's why it's a little tough for me to say.
I agree. If it is a black hole, there's the theory that the left's darker version of her is greeting the newer version of her, which also symbolizes as before the 0 point, there was the black hole, which would be nothing, which is the black hole. Mm. And then in the future, there is everything somehow be created from the 0 point. So it's like the darkness of the 0 point before it was the 0 point meeting the 0 point. And now that we have time travel, it could be something.
I never thought of it that way. I never thought of it as a past and future type thing. I was initially thinking like the black hole, because I'm still on team black hole is the nothing, but I'm not 100% sold on that.
I have a feeling the black hole is not the nothing, but the black hole is the nothing's goal.
But take a look at this, I guess that could work too. But I was thinking the black hole's the nothing, the 0 point is everything. So there's nothing over on that black hole side. But then she's reaching into the everything, which is the 0 point. But I don't understand. It's tough because then it opens up the doors for more questions. Like the nothing, the last reality, that one skin is very obviously tied to the last reality. It has the cube cradle in its chest. But then you have the other skin that's obviously the 0 point.
There's a few ways to look at it, because if you look at it as if it's a black hole, then there's this whole big thing you could think of. But if you look at it as if it's the lunar eclipse, then the cradle being in her chest also could symbolize that the lunar eclipse has something to do with the cradle.
That's why it's so confusing. But then if that all makes sense, and the evidence is literally right there, right, for it to be the cube cradle in the last reality. Then why are we seeing the other character? Why are we seeing the 0 point in the everything? Maybe because just they're after it.
I don't know. It's like they're. I don't. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I'm a little bit confused about it. The other thing that I did want to touch on very briefly is that star on the back means something. It's gotta mean something. There's one big star. There's a lot of stars there, but there's one that's big. There's something that's coming.
Know.
I was like Galactus.
Nah.
It could just be the cube cradle.
I don't know.
But then, is this even?
I feel like it's the foreground that's the stuff that we need to look at because she's walking through some sort of portal on the right. I think it's just like showing the time she's in.
So rewind for a second. Do you think that these two are one person and it's like separating oneself, or do you think it's two?
I have a
people?
feeling it's the same person. I have a feeling it's the same person in different times. Because that goes with the theory that the black hole meets the 0 point, but they're the same.
Yeah, that's
different.
That's where it's tough. This could go in so many directions. It really could.
What if we're just overlooking it? I don't know.
Dude, there's no way.
It makes sense why it would be overlooked if there's the cube cradle inside, and then they gave her this whole trailer, and it's the last season.
There was nothing to look at in that trailer, right? Yeah, it literally could just be hinting at Chapter 5.
But just the fact that there's something to look at the trailer, but it's just because they zoomed in on like the cube cradle looking thing, and also just the music is like ominous. So
yeah,
it's like one side is obviously good, high, happy music, and then the other side is like terrible. Oh no.
It could very well just be hinting at Chapter 5 in the sense where the black hole's coming back and bang, there we go. There's nothing. Everything's sucked in. It's all darkness. But then the 0 point needs to create a new loop. So, hey, here we go. It's a brand new area. Is that picture anything we've seen before? Or is that just a tree and a fence and it's impossible to tell? Is that a new island? Is it like, if we're going to go back in time, like you said, is that an old tree, an old fence? Is that an old POI?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it just looks happy. It looks like a good thing.
Yeah.
So, Chapter 4 has been, until this season, has been replicating Chapter 1. So, how did Chapter 1 end?
But the
black hole.
But hang on. This season didn't replicate anything. They replicated
but it
Chapter
was
2,
close.
Season 2. Nothing special happened in Season 2, right? Travis Scott's coming back.
Midas.
That's true. But yeah, I think that killed the whole Chapter 1 copy.
I know,
thing,
but that would have been sick.
Yeah, well, they were doing it.
They were.
It's just, I guess it wasn't anything to really take a look at.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't think there's anything else to talk about this skin. This skin, like, you could also look at the skin and look at it as it's chrome. There's chrome on her arm, but
it does look like there's a lot of stuff though. There's like the chrome looking thing. There's the cube cradle in it.
The pink of the last reality, like that just screams last reality. That just screams it.
I know.
So
it's weird. I'm sure we'll understand in the future, but for now, I have no idea.
It's exciting, man. It's exciting. So other than that, the black hole. Yeah, if you had to guess, like official prediction, what is it? Like, more than anything, because we bounced around. Hit me with a prediction.
My predictions are always wrong, so if I go with what I actually want to happen, it won't be happening.
No, not what you want to happen. What do you think it is? Here, I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you what I think then.
Okay.
I think that this is somehow one person. I think it is a being, and I don't want to describe it as a god. I want to describe it as something like it's like above us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not a god. You understand kind of what I'm saying?
Like somebody that's not bound by time.
Yeah, but you did open my eyes about the past and future thing. I never thought about it that way. That's definitely a possibility. But
yeah,
I think that this is like two halves of one person. I think it represents the black hole and the 0 point, which is the everything and the nothing. And I believe that this represents Chapter 5. Like, the black hole's coming back finally, hopefully with a 2-day downtime, where it's going to close up everything. We're going to have that downtime. She's going to be there. And I don't know what the hell's going to happen inside of her, but that girl is going to turn into the 0 point and then open up a brand new reality and invite this lost half of herself into the brand new reality.
It's so weird because it is inviting. So it's like they're inviting each
Yes.
other. Like the bigger one is inviting the smaller one. And I
But
can't get away from.
think about that. What that could symbolize. Like that could symbolize
I
like
know.
this one is tiny, lost, doesn't know what to do.
I can't get past the fact that this one over here is bigger and this one over here is smaller. Lightness overtakes the darkness.
I guess you're right.
And it's like the nothing is powerful, but not as powerful as the 0 point.
Maybe.
So it needs people to come and fight it for it, so you can get the nothing. I don't know.
Maybe the nothing's not powerful alone, like without the last reality. I don't know.
True, but it's like without, if it was only darkness in the world, light is really hard to find. But if there's lightness, there's light. It's like
It
I don't know what I'm
overtakes all the
saying.
darkness, I guess.
Yeah, like it's harder for the darkness. The darkness doesn't overtake light. So like
This
I don't know
is
what
ringing
that's
a bell
doing.
in my head, but I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. So, do you remember something about a yin yang that people were talking about related
Yeah.
to the Fortnite storyline? What was that for?
That was the last. That was the 0 point in the black hole.
Okay, so it is
Because
kind of like the same
it's the
thing.
same
Maybe
thing.
maybe she after the destruction, the one part's like, okay, we need each other to survive. I don't know.
What I'm thinking is that, well, because my theory back in the day, our theory was that the 0 point was, well, that the nothing was the black hole, but in my opinion, the 0 point is also the black hole. So, like, when there's no life left in the 0 point, the black hole happens. That's why in Chapter 1, Season X, whenever the meteor crashed into the 0 point, it broke it, and there was no more 0 point left. Like, no more life left. So, that's why the black hole was. Everything got sucked into the 0 point, and then, I mean, that's what happens when you have a black hole. Everything gets sucked in.
Yeah.
There's nothing left.
But then how did it expand? Maybe this already happened. Like, maybe this is just a repeat. This is what happened. How the Chapter 2 island got born.
True.
It's so tough. But there's nothing else to look at the skin, right? Like I'm looking at the 0 point skin because we've been talking a lot about the last reality thing. There's a lot of clues on her, but I don't see any clues on the other one. Like what else could that represent? What's in her fist? What is she holding anything, or is that just the character design? It doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like she's holding anything.
Her space hat, nothing. Her hair, glowing eyes. Yeah,
Just the last reality
it's
color.
just all 0 point inside of her, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing else to it, but there's so much stuff to the other part.
The black hole is the 0 point when there's no life left, and that's what this is showing. That they're back in time. Before the 0 point, there was nothing in the black hole, and then in forward in time, there was the 0 point, and there's life, and now they're gonna somehow meet in Chapter 5.
I mean, it's always possible because this whole theme of the season kind of hints towards time travel.
It is time travel because apparently Sloane's gonna get the time machine, and we're gonna go use it for something.
I hope they don't go back to the OG map. I don't want
That
that.
would be so dumb.
Yeah. We already saw that with Atlas. No thanks.
Imagine.
Hey, Big Brain Clen called that a long time ago. That would bomb.
Oh my. All right. Well,
Are
we done?
Yeah, I think that's all we got. Nothing else to take a look at here.
Nothing
It's just
else.
space. Nothing else. There's colors against the black hole. But I never knew about that picture, man. I never knew about that picture of the black hole. I always thought the black hole was just a black hole. I thought it was something we couldn't see. Well, I guess you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
All right.
So that's the predictions. Guys, let me know what you think down below. Drop your theories in the comment section down below. Go check out PBJ's channel. I will leave it in the description and the pinned comment down below. Go show him some support. PBJ, outro, hit me.
All right, guys, go check out Clen on his channel where he just posted the same video.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Thank you very much, PBJ. We'll be doing this more often.
See ya.
Take care, guys. All right, guys, we are back with PBJ right here. I'll have PBJ say hello before I continue the intro. He's sticking his thumbs up. There we go. We're gonna
continue.
I messed it up. I'm sorry. Hang on.
No.
Start over. Guys, I'm back with PBJ.
Whoops. Okay, go.
All right, guys, and with the end of the month comes another monthly member giveaway. This time, guys, because we have so many brand new members, we are going to do 2 winners for the giveaway. You are going to get anything in the item shop that you would like, and I don't know if my dog's about to do some, but I just saw her roll in. I got the blanket for her to lay down, so I think we are all good. Guys, special thank you to everybody who is here as a member supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Like I always talk about, I want to make these memberships bigger and bigger as time goes on. But for now, we're going to do 2 monthly members, and I apologize, I need to get my dog. She likes computer wires, so I have to always watch her when she goes over to the other side. Other than that, she's a fantastic dog. But guys, like I said, thank you so much to everybody who's been supporting the channel. Special thank you to Jam, who gifted so many memberships this month. I want to do something. I wanted to get 2 people who win this time. So I have all of the channel members on screen right here for you now. And if you guys don't know, there are more perks that I want to do. For example, the primary one being that you guys get to play with live streams. You get to skip the line any queue that we have. I apologize that I haven't been doing it. I'm in the process of moving right now. Everything will be back to normal next week, so I appreciate it again. I saw the dog stroll by. Last pause. Something so simple is becoming such a mess, guys. But let's pick the winners for this monthly giveaway. We're going to pick 2 random names on the Giga Calculator app, and that is going to be Mark 2005 and Taboo Dorito. I know Taboo is one for sure, but I don't remember if Mark has ever won. I know Mark's been a long time member on and off. So guys, both of you, thank you so much for participating. Guys, let me know what you want gifted in the item shop. Anything that you want that costs V-Bucks, of course, anything that I can gift, let me know what it is. I'll shoot it over to you guys. And again, thank you so much to everybody who's supporting the channel right now. Again, I want to make these memberships something insanely special. I want to make these huge. I want to make this like so we can give away entire item shops at one point. But it makes me so happy to see the people who are supporting the channel. Any of you who aren't supporting the channel, even just watching the ads, it all helps out and it shows. I know so many of you are doing it, so it helps, man. It helps my life. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. Hit like, hit comment. The video wasn't even necessarily about the monthly member giveaway, so let me know what you thought about the storyline down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care.